What's up, YouTube? Georgia Silver Hunter back, and I wanted to drop a little video to talk about a recent return and replacement I did with APMEX based on a big silver purchase that I did back on like April 25th or April 26th. I'll put a link to that video right up here in the upper right hand corner. And in that video, we had a bunch of superhero silver, we had a bunch of Beskar, we had a bunch of silver rounds and government coins and so on and so forth. And there were three coins that I was pretty unhappy with. One was a random year kangaroo that had like a ring of death on it. I'll put a picture of that up here for you. We had a Superman Canadian coin from like 2016 that I was really excited to get, but it was kind of chewed up. It had quite a bit of damage on it, so we returned it. And we had an Aquaman that had just a little scratch in the field, but for a brand new piece of silver, especially a highly collectible one, I was unhappy with it. And I wanted to share that I reached out immediately to APMEX, and they were very, very good about getting back to me with an RMA and a return shipping label. So what I'd like to say there is APMEX really does, they allow you to exchange silver if you're unhappy with it. I did not go through with a refund, so I don't know what that process is like. I just asked them to replace some silver. Now, I will be honest, I had a little bit of back and forth with APMEX on this. You know, I reported it through chat. The chat person talked to the return group. The return group got the notes wrong, so the RMA had the wrong silver pieces in it, and I had to go back and forth with them 2 or 3 times to ensure the RMA was correct. But ultimately, I was able to take their 2-day priority mail shipping, box up my silver in a little small priority mail box, get it off to them, and within 3 or 4 days, they had replacement silver boxed up and priority mail shipped right back to me. So all in all, it was a really good process with APMEX, but what I did want to show you is what they did for me. So as I said, I had an Aquaman, I had a Kangaroo, and I had a Superman. Now that Superman has since gone out of stock. It was from 2016. It is a pretty tough piece to find. And at the time when I bought it, silver was really high, like $28 an ounce based on spot price. And I picked up that Superman for $35 or $36. What they returned was a new Aquaman that looks absolutely great. You'll see that there's some it looks like there's some marks, but I can assure you that's all in the capsule. The silver itself looks fantastic. It is the 2022. I'm really digging these DC coins. I think they look really, really nice. But really happy with the Aquaman replacement. They did send me, instead of, in my original video, I had a 2021 Kangaroo that was a random year, and it really did. It had a giant scratch in a circle around Queen Elizabeth. They replaced it with a 2022 Kangaroo. So I got a current year 2022. My little bit of disappointment, I hope it shows up on camera, is it looks like we've got some milk spotting. I don't know if that would come off if it were dipped or if we dropped it in some acetone for a little while. I'm not going to worry about it. Perhaps the Perth Mint Kangaroos are just prone to milk spotting. Or perhaps it's just something that honestly, if I took it out of the case and wiped it gently, it may just come off. But honestly, I was excited to get a 2022 Kangaroo because I don't think I had one. So there we go. And rather than send me another Superman, what they did, and I think this is where I made out, they sent me another 2021 Wonder Woman. So here's the original one that I got shipped with my original packaging. Here is the second one that they shipped me out. So while I don't have the Superman to add to my collection, they replaced a $35 collectible coin with one that's closer to $55. So I was super excited actually to get this second Wonder Woman, because at the end of the day, if I do decide to sell it, I'll actually get more money for this collector's piece than I would have for that Superman, at least based on what the sales price of that Superman is today. So all in all, I think APMEX did the right thing. I think they took care of me. I think, the process was a little painful. Just because I had to keep going back and forth to them 2 or 3 or 4 times through email. But honestly, packaging stuff up, it didn't cost me anything to return the silver. They were very good about quickly returning, my replacement silver. And all in all, I got to say, really, really happy with APMEX's return process. Now, I wish I had just gotten good silver to begin with, and I think I'm seeing more and more online, and I've experienced now a couple of times where through these bullion dealers, I've gotten collectible silver, and it just hasn't been packed all that well. You don't take a bunch of silver in plastic wrap and just throw it in a bubble wrap and throw it in a box and hope it gets there okay. I mean, that silver is going to bang around in shipment, and it's going to leave dents and dings and marks. And when you're paying $50 an ounce for a piece of silver that based on spot should be today, 21 or 22, that's a problem. So I really hope the bullion dealers are starting to pack silver a little better. I know when I make personal deals, I pack the crap out of my silver. I mean, it's in flips, it's in capsules, it's taped together, it's bubble wrapped, it's got, good paper support around it within the box so it doesn't move around too much. I make sure unless they run over the box with the truck, the postal truck, my silver is going to get to you the way I ship it. And I just wish the bullion dealers took a little bit more time to do the same. I've had really good experiences with APMEX. This was the first time I've received damaged silver from them. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. But all in all, it did end up being a positive experience. And everything else I got was in pretty good shape. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this. Just wanted to share a little bit of my experience doing an APMEX return. I've never returned silver to an online bullion dealer before, so I didn't know what I was going to get into. And like I said, all in all, really happy with it. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. Hopefully, if you get something from APMEX and think about returning it, this gives you that thumbs up or that go ahead to say, it's worth reaching out to them and seeing what they'll do. They treated me right. If you want more tips like this or see more videos like this, coin roll hunt, silver unboxings, please do. If you're not already a subscriber of the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and then clicking that little bell and selecting all so you get notifications whenever I release a new video. You guys take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.